Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand, two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. MSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Michigan State's offense takes the field. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yes, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
The Spartans heading quickly to the line. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
At the 45 on its way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. They'll go to the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. He's got 48 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement early. Oh, what a move! That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The LSU Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. Now on first down from the 28. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nowaski. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Spartans will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hall.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Cook. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. The RPO, it's complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs, guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. With the catch, it's Fields. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Spartans are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Fires to the big fella.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
The option look. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds a crease at the 20. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tigers are on the move. Going to the run, it's Gage. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cook. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Jet sweep to the receiver. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Keep it on the ground. Smashes through. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Went to the running game on first down, now second down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Handoff to the single back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. The Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Movement here from the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Spartans trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here, too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you scored here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
He'll pull it on the read. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh 5 yards on the penalty.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Coming after it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trench.
Touchdown, Sparty! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Trailing now by 7.
And down by 7, panic mode, kid. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Can anyone catch him? And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this and running back that can play wide receiver?
And the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Spartans will hustle to the line. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now on first down from the 30. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans are on the move. The give on the inside. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this is an offense that's going to find a way to generate explosive plays because of their playmakers at the skill spots. But how about the speed by this guy and his ability on third down to extend, scramble, and go get a big pickup and chunky yards for his offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Let's it fly. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quickly complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. He's into the open down the middle. The 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back. Disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. They're bringing heat. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
The give to the left. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. Bulldozes his way through. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. App State rolled to victory in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Hall. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Spartans want to move quickly. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. On the option. Quick toss. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting into the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Goes to the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Splits the uprights. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the Spartans in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on third down. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. Power football with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Landry. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got it in the middle. It's Landry. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! And here they come, almost all the way back. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Georgia State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Panthers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Trying to get to it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Hand off from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunt. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback?
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't and understand, I can go get him right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great feel. He had a great feel on that play, went to the quarterback, got the sack.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the upright.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Buy some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the running back has it. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Mark him down at the 39.